Testing, testing, we are live. Nice. Alright, evening lads. Tonight we've got 30 laps of Nürburgring sprint up ahead of us for the kicking off of ZFS Season 4. Now, where the hell is my controller? This is off to a brilliant start. Alright, we've got, let me just grab the stuff up. Yeah, we've got 12 drivers joining us tonight. All 12 drivers have entered, and they're all here. This is perfect. Our predictions for tonight are DJ to finish P1, the Legend 2503 to finish P2, KJN actually, I can't bloody read there, to finish P3. P4 we are predicting to be Bio Snipe. P5 should be Kenobi, P6 Gareth, P7 ZFF Steve, P8 KW1990 GT, P9 should be Irvin, P10 should be ST150, P11 Y20 RKV, and P12 Roland Burnett 1975. I probably butchered all of them. Alright, let me just set this up. We'll watch some practice left. Watch some of the drivers out on track. Crap, that's enter. No, we don't want to do that. Spectate, yes. Alright, I'm still very new to this, so apologies for the lack of professionalism. I'm trying my hardest. Crap, that's froze, hasn't it? I should just be able to... 2 seconds, everyone. There, that's up. Nice, we can all see that. Yep, so qualifying should be starting in around about 8 minutes time. We've got a 10-minute qualifying followed by a 30-lap race. Should be loads of wheel-to-wheel action. We're going to have an absolute blast. You've got to listen to me yap all over it for the next hour. We've also got Andy, fellow Black Flag driver and commentator, who will be commentating Lobby 1. Oh, Mr. Cool there, saving that really nice. Just have a look at some other drivers on track. Yeah. So far, with the drivers on track at the moment, this is only practice, so this doesn't really say much. Wooly69 has the fastest lap with a 1:31.975. However, I've only been in the lobby for about 10 minutes, so that will be just from then. The way this league works is it's sort of like a game inside of the game. It's like a career mode for Gran Turismo, so we make predictions for who's going to finish it where. And based on where they finish compared to those predictions, they get like tokens that they can spend on like upgrading the car, having some better parts, the whole shebang. Sounds really interesting. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know much about it. I'm just here to broadcast and have a blast while doing it. If that sounds like your cup of tea, then stick around. I've just got back from a trip to Oxford University with school. Been up since R5, so excuse the lack of coherent sentences. If you can just pretend that you can understand what I'm saying, you'll get used to it over the hour-ish that this should take. Yeah, 30 laps with a 10-minute qualifying. Yeah, should be around an hour of action awaiting us. We've got 5-ish minutes till qualifying is meant to start. I think I can remember the binds to do like replays and stuff. I know it's Z to make the marker, and then XCV with like how far you go back. However, my previous broadcasting experience, I pressed the wrong button quite a lot. So we're going to try and not do that. Okay, we'll try. We all know it's the thought that counts. For 3-ish minutes till qualifying. This is the man here with that beautiful looking Alfa Romeo livery. DJ. He is who has been predicted to win this race. Out Marcus. He is your man to look out for. Our predicted podium, wait, let me get the screenshots up. Our predicted podium is this man here, DJ, to come out on top. The Dutchman here, the Legend 2503. We're predicting him second. And predicting in third is our lobby host for tonight. Where is he? Yep, here. Kajin of 100. Should be getting qualifying started any minute now. Yep, 2 minutes to start. I was just typing that out. Two minutes to qualifying. We've got 1 hour of wheel-to-wheel action as we kick off the ZFS Racing World Series Season 4. This is going to be absolutely amazing. Stick around and find out what happens. We'll watch the last bit of practice. No, wrong bit. I can remember how to do this. I know what I'm doing. Take that off. Nice. See how long until someone ends up in the wall. Well, I don't know any of these drivers. I've only really got a vague idea of the whole league structure. I know it's like a career mode sort of thing, where it's sort of like we predict where people are going to finish, provide depending on like how they do, they get like bonus like credit things that they can use to like get better cars, get sponsors, so they can get like even more credits. Qualifying is about to go underway. We're about to kick off Season 4 of ZFS. Anything could happen in this 10 minutes. What button did I just press there? I just took a screenshot without knowing it. Wonder how many I'm going to take of that. Yeah, wonder how many times I'm going to do that this evening. Been awake since bloody half 5. Right. Just gotta wait for everyone to tick in, and then qualifying will be underway. Mm. 45 times, maybe 600. Why is that not charging quick? Come on. Nice. It looks like everyone's ticked in and we're ready to go. Qualifying should be underway any minute now. Yes, qualifying is starting. No, is reset the lobby again. Come on. 5th time's the charm, we can do this. Some absolutely beautiful looking liveries on this grid. I'll have to grab the document up with all the team names and sponsors on there. We'll go over that in qualifying. They're the predictions. Come on, where is it? Yep, nice. we're just waiting on what? No, yes, qualifying. Qualifying is underway for the start of ZFS Racing World Series Season 4. Alright, where's my controller so I don't miss any of this? Alright, boom. Get rid of that massive thing. Alright, so let me just introduce all the drivers. This is a brand new season. Brand new hopes. So, right here we have KJN for Ninja Blade Racing. The main sponsor is Kruentis for them, with this beautiful, may I say, Porsche 911 GT4 livery. We're predicting him to finish 3rd tonight with 20 points. Their previous best lap time at Nürburgring Sprint is a 1:32.507. Next up, we've got Mr. Cool here. I can't, for the life of him, see him on this predictions list. So we'll have to skip over him. I think it's an Auto Parts sponsored livery. Seems to be inspired by Napa from BTCC. Right, here's someone I've got on it. Legend 2503 for So Salty Racing. Main sponsor of the team is Tic Tac. We're predicting him to finish 2nd tonight with 22 points. Previous fastest lap here is a 1:31.701. Next up, DJ, the main man to watch out for. We've predicted him to finish 1st tonight, bringing home 25 points for KW Customs Racing, main sponsor Tic Tac. Fastest lap here previously is a 1:31.758. Here we've got Ronald Burnett. We are predicting him to come 12th tonight, bringing home 6 points for the Grand Prix. Absolutely love that team name. Main sponsor is Home Bargains. Previous fastest lap here is a 1:32.971. Will Ronald shock us tonight? Let's find out. Here we have KW 1990 GT. Driving another driver for KW Customs Racing. This is DJ's teammate. Main sponsors Tic Tac. We're predicting him to come 8th tonight. Predicting him to bring 10 points home for the team. Previous fastest lap at this track is a 1:32.085. Here we've got Steve. No registered team name on this document. Can't see anything. Main sponsors Tic Tac though. We're predicting him to come 7th. Bringing home 12 points. Previous fastest lap is a 1:32.613, and he's gone ahead and absolutely smashed that with 1:34.2. Already we see. Wait, no. I can't read. It's a 32. Alright. I think I've introduced all the drivers. So, current grid as it looks at, like we've predicted, DJ here, not quite as quick as he was last season. He hasn't broke into those 31s yet, but this is just his first flying lap. And already we're starting to see he's got the edge over the legend, who has gone 5/10 purple so far. Is he going to break DJ's 1:32.4? Secting up nice. Is that DJ behind him? Yes, that is DJ behind him. They're both on flyers. Round to the final corner. What's the Legend 27 going to set? He's going to set a 1:31.8999. Is DJ going to be able to beat it? No, he's not. So currently as it stands, provisional pole position is the Legend 2503 with DJ in P2 at the moment. We've got Ronald in P3. We predicted him P12. Will Ronald surprise everyone and take the grid by storm tonight? Got Banu in 4th. Mr. Cool in 5th with a 32.8. Gareth 88 in 6th with a 33.1. Wooly in 7th with a 33.1 as well. KW in 8th with a 33.3. KJN in 9th with a 33.4. Steve in 10th with a 33.5. Coheed Cambria, I think that is, in 11th with a 33.7. Y20RKV in 12th with a 34.6. And Kenobi in 13th with a 36.9 as his fastest lap. These two are... Is DJ set a personal best there, but still 4/10 off the Legend, who just seems to have that edge over DJ this qualifying session. KW's just set a nice lap, a 32.8. That's good enough for 6th at the moment. Wooly with an absolute stormer, coming in with a 32.1, splitting the Legend and DJ. The Legend's still on provisional pole at the moment, with 3 minutes of qualifying left to go. He's purple in Sector 1 by 1/10. We'll watch this lap. We'll take an on board, if I can remember the bind. Yes. Take an on board this lap with the Legend 2503. The man to beat at the moment. He's lost a little bit of time in Sector 2 there. 5/10 off his pole lap there. Don't really think we're going to see an improvement, but we'll see. How's DJ doing behind him? Wait, why am I in this? Should be here. Right, this lap that the Legend sets, as he comes across, is not going to be his pole lap. Absolutely monstrous pace in this room. The top 6 only separated by 6/10, so that's on the dot as well. A very close grid here. What was that? Someone, I heard a kadoink. Someone did well. I think it was DJ. I think DJ's on a flyer at the moment. Watch this, because this man is predicted to finish P1 tonight. Yeah, he's blue at the moment, so not quite matching the Legend's pace, but is on for a personal best. We'll see how Sector 3 treats him as he brakes for the final chicane. Links them up perfectly. Going towards the final corner. He's got the slipstream of Legend in front of him. He's gonna go for the clean air in front, and he goes wide. He goes off. He'll be absolutely gutted with that. That will have cost him perhaps pole. He was, yeah, back in the pits, not happy with that move. We'll watch Legend's final lap here. absolute shambles. And Legend goes wide as well. That'll be the end of his lap here. So as it looks now, the Legend 2503 will be on pole tonight. Was that not track limits? I really don't know Nürburgring. Surely that must have been track limits. I don't know the limits of this track. He's purple anyway. I thought he went wide, but it must have just been the angle. Is he gonna beat that 31899? He should have the slipstream of KGN in front of him. Actually, no, he doesn't seem to be. KGN just seems to be slightly ahead. No, alright, so as the Legend 2503 is on pole position, provided that no one behind Woolley might be able to beat it. Yeah, nope. So the final grid for the race is the Legend 2503 is on pole, followed by Woolley in second. Well, I'll do lap. BU Snipe in third. Where was he predicted? I don't remember this dude. He was predicted fourth. Alright, up. Alright, well, could do this and go over the grid. Right, so the final grid is the Legend 2503 on pole with a 131.899. In second behind him is Woolley 69, followed by I'll just call him Snipe in third. DJ in fourth after that off at the final corner on his last flyer. Mr. Cool in fifth. Roland in sixth with absolutely destroying the predictions. You'll get loads of extra, what are they called? The like credit things. I think it's ZFS rating. He'll get a massive credit bonus if he can convert that to P6 in the race. KW in 7th, followed by Gareth in 8th, Steve in 9th, Coheed Cambria in 10th, KJN in 11th, Kenobi in 12th, and rounding up the grid is Y20 RKV. We've got a very close grid here, actually. Legend does have pole by quite some margin, but look at these times. They're actually everyone. Look at how if we look at like P2 all the way down to P8, only separated by about 3-4 tenths. Incredibly close grid. We should see some mega wheel-to-wheel action tonight. I have absolutely messed up the wait, no, it's because of the qualifying time, so you can't see the names. I completely forgot about that. Ugh. I'll have to do a separate one for when I've got qualifying times up so you can see the names. Yeah, incredibly close grid for tonight. And the race is about to begin. ZFS World Series Season 4 is about to start for Division 2. I'll get this up before I forget. One, two, three, four, five. It's lights out and away we go for the start of Season 4. Wooly seems to have got the edge on the Legend into Turn 1 on the line and is going to lead this race. DJ having the edge on Benu as well, who didn't have the greatest of starts, 3rd to 6th in the first corner. Wooly leads this race after a monstrous reaction on the line, followed by the Legend in 2nd, DJ in 3rd, Mr. Cool in 4th, who's got had a little off there, managed to retain it and not lose the car. And Legend seems to be going for a move on Wooly. This is absolutely insane racing tonight. Everyone's going for some. Legend looks up the inside of Wooly. Is he going to make it stick? Sends it down the inside. They're neck and neck going through onto the back straight. Who's got the edge? It's the Legend at the braking point. The Legend retakes this lead of this race. Is back ahead of Wooly. DJ in 3rd, Mr. Cool in 4th. It's all kicking off tonight after the end of a monstrous lap 1. 29 laps to go tonight. Wooly behind the Legend. DJ behind Wooly. All of the top 3 within 5/10 of each other. Is Wooly's looking up the inside? And yeah, he sends it on the Legend. Yeah, isn't able to make it stick though. Let's watch that race start again. And I messed it up. Well, it's the thought that counts. I tried. Right, the Legend seems to have pulled a gap already on the rest of the field. Absolutely mega racing tonight. I think I just saw Mr. Cool looking up the inside of DJ there. Right, so current grid as it stands, the Legend 2503 leads with a 7/10 margin to Wooly in 2nd, DJ in 3rd, Mr. Cool in 4th, KW in 5th, Steve in 6th, Benu in 7th, not having the best of starts after qualifying 3rd, Gareth in 8th, KJN in 9th, Kenobi in 10th, Cambria in 11th, Ronald is in 12th. What happened there? The qualified P6. I'm looking at the battle ahead, and he is just tumbled down the order, having an absolute nightmare of a race start. And Y20 in 13th. Legend just seems to have that edge on Wooly tonight. 32.7 fastest lap of the race so far. That was set by DJ last lap. That was set by the Legend actually. Last lap. Gonna see how strategy plays into this because I'm going to be honest. I don't know what the required tyres are, and I don't know what the rules are for pit stops for this. But looking at tyres and fuel, there's definitely going to be at least 1 or 2 pit stops tonight. watch this. So this leading pack. We've got the grid seems to be split into two major packs. You've got this leading pack here battling for P1, where you've got the Legend, Wooly, DJ, Mr. Cool, and KW, all in 2.5 seconds of each other, of that leader. And then you've got a battle for P6 here. Steve defending against Gareth, Snipe, and KJN. And then you've got KJN and Ronald fighting, Kenobi and Ronald fighting for P10. And then Y20 and Cambria fighting for P12 and P13. DJ's on the bumper of Wooly here. Are we going to see a move for P2? Yes, we are. Neck and neck, sends it down the inside of Wooly into the chicane. Is he made it stick? Yes, he has. Absolutely monstrous move. Is Wooly going to retaliate to that? Looking up the inside of DJ there. He's a little bit too far past, and DJ has made that move stick into P2 there. Absolutely monstrous move there. And I've fricked it up again. Will I manage to get a replay working tonight? I'm going to get at least one replay where I don't mess it up, I don't mess the timings up, and I actually capture something on a replay. Because I've done 2 attempts so far, and we've got a 0% success rate for this. Absolutely insane move by DJ there. And he's catching the Legend. He's got the fastest lap. I missed that. 32.4 on lap 3. DJ with the fastest lap of the race so far. Current tyre strategy for the grid is, I believe everyone's on mediums. Yeah, everyone is on mediums except for Y20, who is on hards. Mr. Cool there seems to be, had a moment at the, chicane there, and KW, I mean, seems to have capitalized on that. Edging closer to him. Are we going to see a move into turn 1? He's gaining, he's gaining, he's gaining. Little bit too far back. He seems to just be playing it safe. Because it's a 30 lap race ahead of us. We've only completed 5 of them. You don't want to get caught into battles too early. Because that's where you risk damage, you risk penalties, you risk wiping yourself, you both out. You just got to play it smart sometimes. That's what these drivers know. They're absolutely incredible here. But a nice little pack here. KJN with a 0.5 second penalty. We might... Perhaps there was a track limits there. So he's going to be out of this fight for P6. But Gareth, Snipe is on the bumper of Gareth there. Are we going to see a repeat of what DJ did on Wooly here? Is he going to send it into the chicane? He's gaining in that slipstream. He's on the inside, looks up that inside. Isn't able to make it stick. Seems to just back out of there. Playing it safe, just bumper to bumper. Giving that bump. Yeah, there we see. Got some bump draft there. So these two are working with each other to catch Steve in P6 and simultaneously pull away from KGN in P9 after serving that 0.5 second penalty. We've got a nice little battle for P6 here. 3 cars within, how close are they? 8.3. They're within 9/10 of each other, these 3 cars. Can I remember which one's the camera? Okay, that's that, that's that, that's that. That one is... yeah, that's how I change TV camera. Yes! Figured it out. Steve seems to be pulling on these. Let's check back with the lead. DJ is on the tail of the Legend with an absolute banging lap there. Gonna see a sub 32 if he carries this pace on. As race pace, that is absolutely insane. Look at the gap that he's pulled on DJ. That was... no. Oh! He got the chicane wrong, and DJ's capitalised on that. Drag race to the line. Who's going to be ahead? It's DJ, who is is able to take the position and the fastest lap to add insult to injury. Is the Legend going to retaliate? Yes, he is. He looks up the inside. They're late on the brakes, and he takes the position back. Absolutely unbelievable racing, but DJ's not going to have it. They're still side by side going into turn 3, but the Legend slightly ahead. Absolutely unbelievable racing today between these two here. Let's watch that overtake by the Legend as he retakes the position late on the brakes. Absolute textbook. These two here showing us how it is done tonight. Absolutely sensational racing tonight. On the edge of my seat watching this. This is insane racing. DJ bumper to bumper with Legends. He's going to look up the inside of the chicane. Going for round 2. Whoever's last on the brakes takes this move. DJ last on the brakes is ahead. Is he going to be able to make it stay? Yes, he is. Absolutely unbelievable move there. So late on the brakes there. Manages to make it stick. Keeps his line perfect. That is how you take P1 off someone. These two fighting have allowed Woolley to catch up to the Legend. Is the Legend going to lose 2 positions? Woolley, he manages to defend it. Is he? No. Woolley's made the overtake stick. The Legend from 1st to 3rd in the matter of about 20 seconds. But he's going to take that position back from Woolley, who goes wide at the, I think that's turn 3. I can't count. That's going to let Mr. Cool come in and have some of this. Woolley and Mr. Cool both get penalties for going wide at the end of that corner. Woolley with a 0.5, Mr. Cool with a 1.0. That's going to let the Legend, that's going to let these two, it's going to have these, they're going to come back. The Legend's going to pull a gap. DJ's pulled a 1.5 second gap on the Legend there. I'm not allowed to breathe watching this. Watch that overtake by Woolley. No, I'm spectating the wrong person. Did we miss it? No, yes, it was the Legend who were watching here. Go take the position back after Woolley went wide. Absolutely sensational racing tonight. So yeah, that's let this leading pack spread out a bit. The Legend is catching DJ. That gap was 1.5 seconds. It's now around 1.3, 1.4. But ever so slowly, he's taking a 10th here, a 10th there. Absolutely every millimeter of this track. I have no clue where the track limit is. I've done about 3 laps of this track before, and 2 of them were in the wall. There's a reason why I'm commentating, not racing. But wow. Right, so we've got a little battle here for P3 now after those, after the penalties. that allowed the legend to pull a gap on Wooly. So we've got Wooly, KW, and Mr. Cool here battling for P3. It's only been 10 laps. We've only had a third of this race, and I am already losing my voice box by the amount I am thoroughly enjoying this. Wheel-to-wheel action everywhere you look at. This is ZFS. This is season 4. I can't wait for the rest of this season. I think it's every single Wednesday, 9 PM. 100%, if every race is like this, I'm being dedicated Lobby 2 broadcaster. No doubt about it. I'm absolutely loving tonight. Perfect. Oh, DJ's made a move on, wait, no. DJ was leading. Oh, I've got dementia, guys. Can we see KJN versus Gareth versus Steve? Yep, sure. Yeah, I'm still new to this, so constructive criticism will be very nice. So we've got yeah, here this pack seems to be a bit spread out right now, whereas the leading pack is quite close. So Steve is currently in P6. He's got a 2.6 second gap to Gareth, and KJN on the bumper of Gareth. Will we see a will we see an overtake here? KJN and Gareth battling for P7. We've got our first pit stop of the race. I pressed the wrong button, sorry. What's it? Snipe coming in to change those bloodshot mediums and refuel. Be interesting to see where he comes out. Speaking of which, tyres. We haven't really talked about this. Most of the grid's tyres, well, everyone's struggling for tyres. We're going to see a round of pit stops. Was that, yeah. Wooly picks up a 0.5 second penalty for track limits. So that's going to change the order of this with how close these are. So Wooly is most likely going to drop from 3rd to 5th with how close these are, even though it's only a 0.5 second penalty. Because of where it is, you lose a lot of speed, and these two are just going to come flying. Are they? Yes, they are. Nürburgring Sprint seems to be one of the better tracks for penalties. Because like, there's some like Spa where if you get more like Interlagos, if you get a 0.5 second penalty, that's basically your race over. You might as well just pull into the pits, grab a cup of tea. There's no way you're recovering from that. Whereas here it didn't seem to be too bad, but because of how closely packed these two are, and really going for a move on Mr. Cool into turn 1. He loves this turn 1, last on the brakes. Isn't deduces that it was a bit too far back to make that today. Surely we're about to see the first round of pit stops here, because look at everyone's tyres. There's like no rubber left, except we've got Mr. Cool, who's got quite a bit. Yeah, Mr. Cool seems to be doing the best on tyre saving at the moment out of this leading pack. Goes a bit wide there. Oh! How on earth did he stay on the track there? That is some superb driving from Mr. Cool there. How on earth he didn't go flying off is beyond me. It's a little bit too early on the throttle. Back end goes flowing out. Tames it perfectly. That is Some of the best driving I've ever seen to save that. Absolutely unbelievable scenes tonight. Right, looking at those tyres, this should be most people's in laps. Yeah, everyone is on the mediums, except it was Y20, I believe, who was on the hards. Yep, they're bloodshot as well, the hards. So perhaps the wrong call to pull that off. Snipe came out in 12th, for anyone wondering. The legend here is caught up to DJ going into the first lot of pit stops. So the gap currently is, well, it was about 2 seconds there, but Legend went a bit wide. I'm predicting, I mean, looking at those tyres, these two should both be coming into the pits right about now-ish. So it's going to be interesting to see this round of pit stops. Is DJ going to stay ahead of Legend? Or will Legend underfuel a little bit to have that edge on DJ coming out of the pit stops? Or will DJ underfuel to have the edge on the Legend? Nobody knows yet. They're not pitting? What? Have you seen your tyres? This is what I don't understand when I'm watching like people that can actually play this game. Because if I was racing, I would be seeing that tyre and there's no rubber on it, and I would be darting for the pits. But these guys can actually play the game. Can actually drive a car that doesn't have any rubber on it. So we're not seeing that. Oof. Wheel to wheel again. See if we can get yeah, Legend goes a lot wider there than DJ does. We'll carry on watching this battle for P1 because they're literally bumper to bumper. Anything could happen. Oh, DJ picks up some gravel there. So it's still DJ ahead of the Legend. And yeah, they're coming in for the pit stops now. Be interested to see who stays ahead of who. Or if there's a change of position after these pit stops are completed. So yeah, it seems everyone's coming in for pit stops now. I guessed it 1 lap early. So we've got the entire group, yeah, except it would be who was it that pitted early? Stipe it was. No, Ronald stays out for another lap. It'll be interesting to see, does the overcut work on whoever he was fighting here? So we got everyone onto a new fresh set of softs. DJ still ahead of the Legend. Interestingly, Biu, that early pit stop has worked wonders for him on the undercut. Has the fastest lap of the race and has gone from, I believe it was P8 or 6 something. So I think it was P8 or P6 into essentially first because Ronald has yet to pit. After the first round of pit stops, it is Snipe who leads. But he pitted on about lap 12, so perhaps that wasn't the greatest strategy. I believe the rest of the grid are going for a one stop by the fact that they pitted on lap 15, so roughly the halfway point. It's gonna be interesting to see with how early he pit. Is he going to be able to make that one stop work, or is he going to have to do a two stop? I mean, looking at his fuel, look, yeah, he's definitely going to have to come in for a second time. Yeah, Ronald pits now. So we've got Snipe in P1, DJ, the Legend in P3, Mr. Cool in 4th, with a 7-second gap to the Legend. So these leading two have pulled away massively on the rest of the grid. KW in P5, Wooly in P6, Steve in P7 with KGM. I keep on saying G instead of J. I can't read. I've been up since 5:30. Please cut me some slack. KJN in P8. We've got Kenobi in P9. Gareth in P10. Roland in P11. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Cambria in P12. And Y20 in P13. So we'll carry on watching this battle for the lead, because 1, 2, and 3 are all roughly about a second away from each other. Interesting to see how that's going to pan out later on in this race, with that really early pit stop for Snipe might have not been the best call. But we'll find out. All depends how this race can end out anyway. That 1:31.7, absolutely insane lap from Snipe. Might not see another driver beat that lap this race. So that is, I believe, yeah, it was faster than the pot. Oh, Binu's got off! Binu's got off, and that allows DJ to capitalise and take the lead off him. Let's watch how that all went wrong for Binu. Yeah, I'll take this view here. So yeah, brakes a little bit too early, loses control of the car, snap of oversteer, and that allows DJ to get past. Very easy thing to do under the pressure. Commentator's curse. Strikes again. I'm having an absolute blast this evening. It's been one of my favourite streams to date. Just want to thank the entire ZFS community for allowing me to take part in this. It's been absolutely amazing tonight. And to add insult to injury, he's got a half-second penalty for that move. Look down the grid, see if there's any. Yeah, got battle for P4 here. KW versus Mystical. There's 8 tenths between these two. I'll grab my phone and go over the predictions again and see how accurate they are to the current order, with 11 laps to go of this Grand Prix. Tires sort. Oh, Scirocco. Yeah. I forgot what car that was for a second. Oh. Yeah, after that penalty, yeah, Legend's gonna go flying past. Right, so the predictions were DJ to be P1, which he is currently, and the Legend to be P2, which he currently is. Our predicted P3 was KJN. He is currently in P8. Our predicted P4 was BU, who's currently in P3, which is one position higher, so that'd be a bonus in credits. I think that's how that works. We predicted Kenobi to be 5th, and he's currently 9th. We predicted Gareth to be 6th, who's currently in 10th. We predicted Steve to be in 7th, and he is currently in 7th. We predicted KW to be in 8th, who is, I believe he's in 4th right now. Yes, he is. He's in a battle with Mr. Cool at the moment. One, is that Mr. Cool? Let me double check. Brian's Racing GT. PSD. We got Brian's Racing GT. Yeah, no, we don't tonight. Okay, so the person who we predicted P9 has no-showed. P10 we predicted to be ST150. Who's another no-show, I think, or I'm just blind. Predicted YK to be in P11. He's currently 13th. We predicted Ronald to be in P12, and he's currently 11th. So nice. Predictions are all over the place. Shows how intense this race has been. Nobody could predict this race tonight. Mr. Cool is on the bumper of KW here. Could see him move into turn 1. No, he's a bit too far back to make a move there. He's definitely thinking about it. Mr. Cool's been sliding all over the place tonight. The tires on that Mercedes, the being awake since 5:30. My brain, it was left of it. I'm not really known for my brain capacity, but what's left of my 4 brain cells, they're at bed at the moment, so apologies. ST is Cambria. Oh, thank you. Alright, so ST predicted Cambria to be 10th, and he's currently 11th. Nice, so yeah, the predictions are all over the place. Is Irvin here tonight? Is he one of the drivers here? Yep. The Scirocco coming in for a second pit stop. Yeah, the tyres on that just seem to get shredded a lot quicker than the rest of the grid. He's done well though. Tonight. That fast way racing Scirocco. Comes out in P8 after that pit stop. Which did he serve a drive-through there or something, or did he forget? I think he's forgot to fuel and change tyres. Yeah, he's run out of fuel. Has he? No, he was letting people pass. Yeah, I think he went into the pit stop and forgot to change tyres and fuel. Rip. I've done that before. So, who is on the list of this race? The predictions are DJ The Legend 2503, KJN, BU Snipe 094, Kenobi, Gareth 88, ZFS Steve, KW 1990 GT, Irvin ST 150, Y20 RKB, and Ronald Burnett 1975. That's 12 drivers, there's 13 here. Mr. Cool's gone for the move while I was reading that. Are we going to be able to see that? Yes, we are. Yes. I think KW had a penalty there, or Mr. Cool just went shooting past with the slipstream. Nice, he's made it stick anywhere. Someone got trigger happy, alright. No, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. That was a nice overtake. Woolie's back. Woolie's back in P5 there. Still in for this battle for P3. Last not on the list. Last place, so no, Kenobi is on the list. It'd be who wasn't? I think it's Mr. Cool who wasn't on the list. Yeah, that's the predictions thing that I'm reading off from the streaming team Discord channel. Wooly and KW behind back there. Got a little scrap going on for P4 here. Wooly loves a dive bomb into turn 1. We've seen throughout this race. He's done it and made it work again and again and again. Is he going to go for it again? Got that slipstream. He's going to look around the outside this time as KW goes defensive. Defends him off. Is he going to take them on the switchback? No, he's not. He's a little bit too far behind, but perhaps into this braking zone. He's going to look up the inside of KW. No, he's going to stay behind. 15 minutes, Dad. Can you just wait 15 minutes? Okay. Right. Dad's telling me to shut up. Can't help it. This race is just absolutely incredible. We'll look up front closely. These two are still. DJ can't seem to pull a gap on the legend here, and he's taken that fastest lap away from. It was Spiker who had it. Crap. Capture cards froze. I can remember how to do this. Capture card. Just change that to that. Change that to that. There we go. We're back and running. Good job I saw that early on. This is what happens when you use a 30-quid capture card that you found off Amazon. No like Elgato, no nothing like that. No, I just searched capture card and clicked the first one and ordered it. And it's done me absolutely wonders. I'm loving this, being able to do streams for leagues. It's something I never saw myself doing. I've always loved this game, but I've never been the best at it. I've never been able to win races. I've always been a backmarker. So, you love every second of it, and the thing with broadcasting is I'm able to still be a part of this of the league scene and still watch the top battles, even though I can't perform like that. It's really good. I love it. Andy and the rest of the admin team have done a phenomenal job helping me set this up tonight and making this possible. Every single one of them deserve a massive round of applause, especially Andy. The amount of work he's done for me setting this up and helping with his Streamlabs. Fucking legend. Alright, we've got 4 laps left of round 1 of ZFS. That's the league that I'm in. ZFS Season 4 Round 1. An absolute banger of a race tonight. Well, KW and Woolley are, I think, yeah, KW was ahead of Woolley. Wait, was there an overtake there that I missed? I swear I saw Woolley ahead. Yeah, there was. KW sent it down the inside of Woolley. Nice. Very nice move there. Watch KJN versus Steve here. Battle for P6. 6/10 gap between them at the moment. How are tyres doing across the grid? Seem to be struggling up front. Couple people with a lot more tyres, and then these two, the two Porsches. Are they both Porsches? No, Steve is in a Mercedes. Yes, Steve is in a Mercedes. I'm blind. Yeah, the Mercedes here and the Porsche of Steve and KGN, respectively, doing an absolute brilliant job on tyre saving. We've seen these drivers are able to basically just ride on metal tonight. The how much they trust the cars and know the cars. The standard of racing here is absolutely phenomenal. Three laps left of this race. We start lap 28. Brain work, please. Thank you. Three laps left for KJN to make a move on Steve. He's currently 5/10 behind. So it looked to be quite a bit late on the brakes for turn 1 there. Yeah, we watched up front for the entire race. Little bit too early on the throttle there for KJN. Just back end started to slide. That's caused Steve to pull a gap on him. 3 laps left for this race, 1.4 second gap. He's gonna need to get his head down, bang out some crazy laps to be able to catch Steve after that little slide there. Slides definitely cost him a lot more than he'd wanted. Look at this battle for P3. Alright. Mystical seems to have secured P3 here. 2 laps to go, about 2.76 seconds to KW and P4. Gap between P1 and P2 got roughly the same. provided nothing major happens here, this should be the final order. KJN's got his head down. He's brought that gap down to a 1.1 second gap. Slowly but surely reeling in Steve. Perhaps we might see an overtake on the final lap. Depending on how much you can bring that gap down, but I say that and it's gone up to 1.6 seconds. I should just not speak. Watch DJ for this final lap of this GP. This man is the man who we predicted to come home to win this race tonight. He had a bit of a slow start to begin with. However, has managed to upturn that non-ideal qualifying result and had the edge over the legend tonight. With that, not with that, some incredible battles between these two. Both of them have driven absolutely exceptionally tonight. An absolutely incredible race to be a part of tonight. I look forward to what this season has to offer. This has not felt like 50 odd minutes. Honestly, I blinked and this was over. An absolute blast. Applaud anyone that sat through me yapping this entire time. It's nice to see that. Lobby 2 finally. DJ comes home to win the Nürburgring GP. The legend comes home to take second place. Mr. Cool comes in to take P3. KW and Wooly neck and neck. Who's going to be over the line? It's going to be KW 4th, Wooly 5th. Must have been like a slide or something. Steve in 6th, KJN in 7th. We've got Gareth and Roland battling it out to the line, but Gareth is going to be ahead. Take home P8. Roland is going to take P9. Last two left to finish will be Cambria here in P10 and Kenobi in P11. Y20 finished in P12, and Snipe has resigned from this after I presume it was the failed pit stop. Absolutely incredible race tonight. Wait, Kenobi. Kenobi's the one that hasn't finished yet. Yes. I knew someone hadn't. Absolutely incredible race tonight. Hats off to the entire grid. These are your final results for round 1. How do I go to the second page? Next, X. There we go. I'll see you this time next week. Goodbye.